You're live. Okay, cool. So Honda's like, hi. So we're gonna start with breath work. Hi, Bobby. We're gonna start with breath work, and then we can do whatever. Okay. So just a reminder: two things that we don't do very well as human beings. Two things that we don't do well as humans. We don't breathe well and we don't stand well. And those are two things we do all the time. Look at Beans. There's the Beans. What's up, Zaire? Walaikum salam. I had tooth surgery. If I talk a little funny today, I had tooth surgery on both bottom sides of my jaw on Tuesday. So I might talk funny. So the breathing part we'll address today, right? Out of the two things that we don't do very well. In terms of standing, just notice like most likely if you're right-handed, you'll be right side dominant and you'll tend to lean towards the right. And then the left side's ending up compensating, yeah? And then if you're left-handed, same thing. So notice if when you're standing online at a market or whatever, if you're leaning one side or the other, dumping into one of the other like hips, more importantly, um, in which case I always tell people like go to your non-dominant leg. I'm gonna grab my pot thing and then we're gonna start breathing. 1 second. Stay there, Beans. Okay. So here's my pot thing, which is amazing. It's just like a little battery. Chris Mack, you ready to breathe and meditate? I'm so happy you're here. All right. So you want to be in the most comfortable, anatomically find the most comfortable place that you can for yourself. Okay. So ideally sitting in like you can lie down if you want to lie down. Um, People always think, or I've always heard a lot that so conscious breathing on its own is a meditation. Okay. Let's just say that. People will get very stuck on like, don't you have to sit up tall for meditation? No, that's not true. Ideally, your spine should be straight, but there's actually no such thing as a straight spine. We all have a slight curve and sometimes even different kinds of curves. So just be comfortable and let your spine be long. So I'm sitting in like a couch situation, and that works for me. Hi, Empress. We're doing breathing. I love you. What's up, Citizen M? Aw. I had my mom passed, and then also like a week ago, a week and a half ago, and then I had tooth surgery Tuesday. So I had 3 teeth taken out of my jaw. Um, so anyway, let's breathe, shall we? Okay, so I want to tell you something about this. We're going to inhale through the nose the first 10 breaths. Inhalation is through the nostrils. And send the air to the belly. Consciously send the air to the belly so the belly expands. Exhale through the mouth like this. Okay. Now we're going to do 10. Just don't really think about anything. Just inhale through the nose. And instead of breathing into the chest, which is what we normally do, and it's like kind of an unconscious thing, breathing, send the air consciously to the belly so the belly expands, even the side body. I'll see you in 10 breaths, okay? Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. You're going to inhale through the nose. Let the air fill up the belly. Try to slow it down, all the breath. Exhale through the mouth. Long exhale. Make sure all the air is out. Okay. If you want, you can raise your arms above your head and relax your shoulders. That's quite nice for the nervous system. Make sure all the air is out. Pull the belly in towards the spine. Breathe in through the nose. And breathe out through the mouth. Five more like that. Deep and slow as you can, in through the nose. Fill up the belly, out through the mouth. Four more. What up, Jade? Haven't heard from you. I don't know who you are, Puzzy Monster. Oh, Pussy Monster? Yeah, exactly. That's how it be. Like, that's the best way to be. I'm just like in a goofy mood too. Yeah, so my sister was kind of funny. She was like, "You're getting anesthesia, right? Like for this thing that I got done, the extractions on Tuesday." I was like, I didn't know I could. Can I get anesthesia? Yeah, I want anesthesia. Anesthesia, whatever." And I called and they were like, "Oh, sorry, we don't have enough time to book it, blah, 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 blah." And I was like, so I had like laughing gas or whatever they call it. Oh, here we are in the dark. Hold on, let me see if I can fix that. That's like a little better. Hold on, let's see. So I got laughing gas and they gave me medicine to go home with and stuff, but okay, I think that's fine. Let's see. How have you guys been? What's going on? In my opinion, the meditation posture is basically ultimately just to remove those basic discomfort-based distractions that might divert the mind from your breath. Well, that's actually the whole point, Zaire. That's actually the whole point of physical yoga, asana, actually. But also, yes, that. I had one teacher, Fred Bush, who I've mentioned a lot on here. Shout out to Fred Bush, who talked about. Okay, let's hope that this transition goes as smooth as I envision it. Okay. So Fred talked about how. What did you just say? So the only purpose, the sole purpose of upward dog, downward dog, stuff like this, right? Back in the day. Sorry, Honda. Nope, come back. Okay. Was so that people could sit in the higher expressions of yoga, i.e., meditation, concentration, right? Samadhi. Favoring one hip or one side. Okay, that's a really important thing. We all do it. Favoring one hip or side while sitting or standing long term really can really interfere with your basic comfort and well-being. 100,000%. And we all do it. This is a test that I learned from working at a chiropractor's office that I worked at for a long time. And he would have people like, so there's a thing that you can do. I can't really like demonstrate it right now. I've demonstrated on this channel, but if you sit in a situation like a bench, Okay, a situation where your knees and the knees should be in line with your hips, and your hips should be in line with your ankles. That's not too hard, right? It's just two knees, right? And then get up without thinking about it and notice which side. You'll always pick one foot. No one gets up on both sides. Like ideally we would. Um, but more than that, Zaire, it's like, and I noticed this about myself. I'll like stand online at a market and be like completely like dumping into the right side of my hip, you know? I mean, less now because I make myself aware of it. Fuck Chad. I'm so pissed at him. Not only, okay, it takes a lot for me, you guys, again, if you're just getting here, I got tooth surgery and there's like, what do you call it? Stitches that are dissolving in my mouth, but I kind of feel them. He was so rude. That's all I'm going to say. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. But it takes a lot for me. Literally, I do not keep Instagram on my phone. I had to do something else, but I was like, I made sure to unfollow him. He was such an asshole. Um, yo, Chad is creepy as fuck. I was watching MLC. Stay away. Yeah, people were texting me like they're calling you. I'm like, I'm not answering. Anyways, what else is going on? It's cold in San Francisco, is it? I bet. Very. Hi, Lilo. Very true, Ashley. Attaining moksha is removing distractions. It's mental discipline, repetition. I've been meaning to talk about repetition. How was your tooth surgery? It was okay. I mean, like, I'm talking kind of funny, but it was good because I got the teeth out. But it's like I was super nervous like the last like 48 hours. It was Tuesday morning. Just like I slept mostly. I was very careful, like just having smoothies and water and soup and like, because it has to like heal. Our teeth are very serious. You know what I mean? Um, Citizen M, I genuinely didn't want to disrupt your breathing exercises, um, especially with what's happened to you. But I was angry watching that. I'm so sorry. Okay, you guys should be angry at this. Well, don't be angry, but someone messaged me, Ash, like, Chad's trying to call you. They're live, like it's on MLC. And I was like, what the fuck? Um, you guys, I never have my phone on ring. It's just like a habit from being a yoga teacher. Like, you never have your phone on ring unless you're a fucking asshole. Like, have you guys ever been in the class, like when the yoga, it's happened to me a few times, but like usually I just lived, it's like a much better life not to have your phone on. If you're waiting for a delivery or something like that, have your phone on or an important call. But like other than that, just check your phone when you need to. But I saw videos of what they were saying live on the MLC podcast. And I was like, Chad, what the fuck? I wrote to him. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, why would you be talking about my sister and me and like showing like an Instagram photo of my sister and myself? Like, what the fuck? And he was like, just rude back. I'm not even gonna give him like airtime. He's such a loser. Um, my sister told me some stuff. I'll share with you at some point, but like, fuck them. I genuinely didn't want to disrupt your breathing exercises, but okay. Lilo says hello. Hello, Lilo. Yes, little known fact, more people have died than all other causes of death. Wait, what? More people have died of what? More people, yes, little known fact, more people have died than all other causes of death combined of tooth infection. No shit. I don't not believe that. What I'm saying is like I like what I'm saying is if it's not directly related to a tooth thing, it's like an infection that comes. My mom had a situation from her teeth recently. And you guys, teeth go to the brain. That's always something that I remembered learning in some class, like anatomy class. Modern dentistry is a marvel of medicine. I don't know what you mean by that. Um, so I have like, dude, it's ghetto. Like, so I have like a process to go through with my teeth, and I'm really excited to do it. but it's like gonna be probably like a year or something like that. I have like, do you guys, I don't even know, like some of you guys might be too young for this, but when they would put metal in our teeth, like I'm getting the ones that are what's it called? I think they're like copper or fillings. They would do like metal fillings, which is super for a million reasons not healthy, like having metal, like it pumps into your bloodstream, stuff like this. So I got I told you guys about, and you guys saw like the chipmunk cheek thing that happened to me like a month and a half ago. I think I did a red bar, remember? And my like tooth, it was one of the teeth that they pulled got infected. So it was like getting infected. And like for the first time, one of my friends was like, Ashley, that could be fucking like in your bloodstream. Like you should go to what do you call it? Urgent care. I'm like, I'm not doing that right now. Like I'm going to the dentist on whatever day. Oh, so then they canceled on me, which I was super psyched about, and rescheduled for Tuesday. It worked out perfectly. Yeah, basically, no, tooth infection. You guys, yeah, causes sepsis infection, reaches the brain and heart, and kills this way, the way most humans died. Yep, far before the invention of dentistry, even the wild lines, etc. I mean, I feel like animals have different, I think they have more like mouth acids or something like this. I don't know, whatever. But when you look back at like some of the old dentistry styles and stuff like that historically, that's super interesting. Or all kinds of medical stuff I think is super interesting. But I remember hearing this say in one of my yoga teacher trainings or something about how you can tell a lot about a person's health by the condition of their teeth. Something like that. Hello. Most of the time, lions don't age out or get killed by another animal. They die of tooth infection. Fuck. I'm almost finished with dental journey. Feeling great. Dude, it's so interesting. Empress, you, Ryan's boyfriend, there's like 4 or 5 of us on like dental journeys. Yeah, I feel lucky to be on it, but it's also like intense. Star Portal Sky, do you have any recommendations to follow along yoga YT channels? You have some helpful videos too, of course. Thank you. Yes, but I'm not nearly as organized as anyone trying to learn deserves. My really great friend has this website. Her name's Nellie. You can get a discount if you mention me. Do you use any social media apps? Once in a while, I use Instagram lately. It's after Yoga Expo, I will not be using it anymore. I just find myself like the same way I used to sort of feel about Venice Canals yoga. I started to feel about Facebook. I was at dinner with a friend recently. You guys, I know that people still do Facebook. Like I understand, but I guess I hadn't really like been around somebody that would like. We were like at dinner, and my friend was like, I was like, "What are you doing? Like, who are you texting or something like that? Whatever." And he's like, "No, I'm just checking. I'm on Facebook." I was like, "Really?" I almost felt like, should I go to the bathroom now? Like, while you're on Facebook? And I'm just kidding. Um, but I was like, legit, I haven't been on Facebook in like 3 years or something. They like won't let me delete the account. You know how they could be. Um, yes, Nelly is amazing. I'm working on it. I'm working on getting like a more organized sort of format for that. But she's awesome and she's super organized. Dental care in America is crazy expensive. You fly to Puerto Rico for your dental work? That's cool. You found someone you trust. I was talking to someone about Puerto Rico the other day. I was thinking about how Puerto Rico and Hawaii are technically part of the 50 United States, but they don't have like a free shuttle or anything to the mainland or boat or plane as the case may be. Like I feel like that's weird. Um Random thoughts that I will have. Um Alaska too. LOL. Never on my phone. I hate that. I hate what? Oh, I don't know. I'm confused. Oh, Facebook. Facebook is such a shady company. It is. But Instagram's owned by Facebook. Every time I go on Instagram, it's like powered by Meta. I'm like, spiritual cloak of protection. Mark Zuckerberg is a bad egg or just a controlled egg. Who even knows? I feel like at that level, like, and also just like when you look at his eyes, it just seemed like super empty. Who knows what's happening with that guy? Um, what's up, Adam? So I need to get some water because I got cotton mouth. I was super excited because I went to a thing the other night and I was like, I haven't used like batteries for weed like this in a minute. Like, I feel like it just makes my face high. Like, when your face gets high? Like, I've been like just doing like flour for a while. No more. Just kidding. Is Citizen M still here? Lots of them. Controlled eggs. Control egg. Yeah, totally. I mean, you have to think about like I was looking at something at the it's Pockets of the Future. First of all, one of my friends, I don't watch the news, nothing like that, but a friend of mine was like, dude, I'm so sick of seeing Elon Musk's fucking face. It's like, I don't know, hasn't it been like everywhere for a while? But then when I saw like this Twitter thing, like, I don't know, I haven't caught up with this whole whatever takeover of the world in social media. But I was just like, dude, that's not even probably him. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are so funny that you call me queen. Yeah, I thought that was super rude, Citizen M, the whole thing with Chad and Kevin Brennan. You were on the live, and then I wrote to Chad. I'll tell you exactly what I wrote. Where's my phone? I was like, that was so rude. That was super disturbing. That was super rude, super disrespectful. Meanwhile, okay, he writes me on, I think it was like Sunday. My sister and I were like, we're going to post something at the same time, whatever, just stupid, like silly stuff. And he texts me like, I'm so happy you and Wit are friends again or back together. And then that was like Sunday, I think. And then Monday is like just being weird. I texted Kevin too. He did not text me back. I said basically the same thing. I was like, I'm disappointed in you. I'm disgusted in you. Something to this effect. Um, Chad was like defending himself. He was like, I love how you talk shit about your sister and then all of a sudden you're friends. It's like, she's my fucking sister, you loser. Like, what are you actually talking about? Like, what's actually coming out of your fucking mouth? Hey. So I'm gonna get some water, unless I have some right here. And I want to do more breathing because there's more people here, and breathing is super important. Anyone have any like recommendations, like breath work styles? Who wouldn't be like happy that siblings like figured shit out? You know what I mean? Like it's fucking retarded. Breath of Fire, dude, Adam, I'm totally down to do Breath of Fire. Sumo breathing, what's that? Wim Hof method? I'm not familiar. Sumo? I don't know what that is. We can definitely do Breath of Fire. Hold on one second. Let me just get water. Okay, this one's so perfect for right now, actually. Breath of Fire. Who asked for Breath of Fire first? Ah, it doesn't matter. It's a great thing for everyone. Okay, so Breath of Fire. Chad is a very fake guy. You think? I thought you were at least like 4% my friend or something, or like not an asshole. Chad is a very fake guy. He only ever acts nice to try to find a way to get one over on someone. Yeah, apparently. I like stuck up for him when he stole credit cards and stuff. Like, I don't even know. Who knows? He probably did steal them. Over to someone else so he can direct hate towards someone else because everyone dislikes him so much. You don't know Wim Hof? No, I don't. Man, I gotta check him out. You gotta, I gotta. Okay. Kevin can't be trusted because everything he is saying is for views, right? Meanwhile, I'm so stupid and naive to think they actually like cared about me or something. Dum da dum dum dum. You can tell how a man will behave by what he holds himself accountable to. And Kevin holds himself accountable to his pitiful view count. Yeah, I'm just not really a fan of either of them anymore. I felt like they were not like my friends, but like I'm not stupid. Like my sister and I actually had like a few whatever. I think we hadn't seen each other 10 years, you know? Um, we yelled at each other a few times. It was like, and I like to think of it like swans. We like flapped our wings a lot and then we went back to being calm. But like at one point she's like, they fucking used you. If you don't see that they fucking used you, like you're so stupid. And I was like, whatever, you're probably right. But I didn't realize that like it was more than like I guess I didn't realize like they didn't just use me, like or not use me. They didn't like just not care about me. It was like very specifically to like have some kind of like a thing on her. Does that make sense? Whatever. Um anyway, what's done is done. The past, as my dad used to say, is a bucket of ashes. Breath of Fire is really cool. It's a super cleansing, a detoxifying breath work thing that we do. Kevin can't be trusted. Okay. Hope you're well. What's up, Josh? I'm amazing. How are you? So here's what's up with Breath of Fire. And if you're a little stuffed up, like I might be, I might not be, it's one of those things. Um, have a tissue. You're going, okay. So if you're familiar with yoga and yogic breathing, you're not exhaling ujjayi. So you're not, that's not it. You're literally exhaling out of your nose with lips sealed, but you're pumping your belly. So let's try to explore breath for just a second, and we'll move into Breath of Fire because we're pumping the belly with Breath of Fire. Kapalabhati. So inhale through the nose if you can. Just try to relax and let your belly get fat and the side bodies get big too. So feel your belly expand. And then exhale all the air out, maybe through the nose if it's available, or through the mouth, whatever. So again, in through the nose, belly gets big. Out through the mouth feels kind of more natural right now for me. So the whole idea here is that you're not going to have to exhale. I'm sorry. You're not going to have to inhale. The inhale will come automatically. Your emphasis is on the exhale and on your belly. So it's rapid exhaling through the nose from the belly. You should feel your belly muscles working. So we'll try like a sort of slow version and then we'll do it. So inhale deep through the nose. Exhale complete through the mouth. Remember, it's through the nose, fast exhale. So inhale deep, we'll start. Begin round one. Pump your stomach. Exhale, exhale. Exhale, 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 exhale. Don't worry about the inhale. It comes automatically. Exhale, 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 exhale. Pump your stomach. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Relax. Inhale. Exhale. So I hope that makes sense. It's really rapid exhaling. The inhale will come automatically as a what's the word I'm looking for? It's just a natural response to the body's forceful exhale. Okay. So inhale deep. I'm going to close my eyes this time. Exhale complete. Big breath in. Begin round two. Exhale through the nose. Pump the stomach. And relax. Breathe in. And breathe out. So they also call this skull shining breath. You get a little high, okay? It has to do with the oxygen levels. So if you feel a little dizzy, just go with it. It's totally natural. Last round, inhale deep. Exhale complete. Big breath in, slow, fill the belly, and then begin. Breath of fire, exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Inhale. That's it. Exhale. I want to look up the Wim Hof method, but I don't know where my phone is. Can somebody Google it and copy paste it? I bet you anything the Wim Hof method, is that it? Wim Hof method, Kilborn, is some other, I bet you anything. Well, okay, whatever. I'll say I'm 90% sure because this happens all the time. There will be another breathing method that someone else claims, puts their name on, or whatever. I'm not saying whatever, whatever. What's up, Farley? I'm not saying whatever, whatever. I have the skull shining effect. I bet you anything there's another breath that's very similar that is like founded in from another part of the country, right? I guess that's an easy way to say it. In like yogic philosophy texts, stuff like that. Like the Hatha Yoga Pradipika. So Tumo, I don't know Tumo. Have you heard of Nali? Nali is an interesting one, but you have to do it on an empty stomach. I definitely don't have that right now. That was a cool one to master. How are you, Farley Bergzone? What's going on? We're doing different breathing exercises. You definitely feel that one. Like skull shining is like the perfect name for it. It feels like you just get a little high, but it's kind of just like, I don't know, adrenaline. Not adrenaline, you know what I'm saying. Not adrenaline. When you go running and it's released, endorphins. What's up, son of Overbrook? Wim Hof. Why do you, is it intentional that you make the W small and the H capital? Just curious. Used a combination of methods, one being Tumo. Cool. Right on. Where is he from? Who do you use them on? Citizen M. Take a strong inhalation through the nose. Let out relaxed exhalation through the mouth. Repeat for 30 breaths. On the 30th breath, exhale to 90% and hold for as long as you can. Is that what it says? I'm down. When you feel your body really needs to take a breath, inhale fully. So there's a yogic breath that has to do with this or whatever. You see what I'm saying? We'll talk about it after. Inhale fully and hold for 15 seconds before releasing. Hey girl, hey. What's up, son of Overbrook? Okay, so you guys down? Now this chill dog, chill. This is what is the Wim Beans? There's another new dog. He adopted a new dog. Hey, come on. Like a little chihuahua, you know? Like a Napoleon dog. He's so cute. But they totally fuck with each other through the door. What is the Wim Hof breathing method? Oh, that's copy paste. I was like, why are you writing it this way? The Wim Hof breathing method combines breathing, cold therapy, and commitment to help you connect more deeply to your body. It involves powerful inhalation, relaxed exhalation. Kilborn, is it what Citizen M said right above? Is it that? Ashley is a big fan. The king of all mediums. Dog wants to breathe too. I copy pasted from Google. Won't let me paste well. Okay, but Kilborn, because you have experience, is what Citizen. Can you see what Citizen M wrote right there? Take in a strong inhalation through the nose, let out relaxed exhalation through the mouth. Repeat for 30 breaths. Is that, from what you know and your experience of Kilborn, is that familiar? Mm. I knew that was gonna happen. It's okay, Beans. I knew it was a possibility, I should say. He jumped on the couch and I was like, could go either way. Okay, we're going to do that and we're going to add something. So there is science behind this. Having your arms high bubuski. There's science behind this. Anatomically, oh gosh, you're killing me here, Honda. Anatomically, holding the arms above the head with the shoulders relaxed, of course, has a positive effect, and I think triggers release of endorphins. Positive effect, many positive effects on the brain. So what we're going to do is for 30 breaths, starting now, inhale through the nose, make the belly big, like oxygenate. Think about sending air intentionally to all these organs that we don't often intentionally oxygenate, right? And exhale completely. We're not going to do the end part with the holding the breath because I'll do that separately. It's just a different thing. Okay. So if it's anatomically okay, arms above the head, shoulders relaxed, inhale through your nose and slowly send air to the belly. Also stimulation of the vagus nerve happening here. And just exhale however you want. Just make sure all the air is out. Make a circle with the breath. 29 more to go. Inhale deep. Exhale long. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, let's take 5 more breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. And if your eyes were closed, come on back. Let's see. This person, Gil, kind of feels like, ooh, okay. Let's see. Okay, so hyperventilation, Zaire, that is not a breath. It's not hyperventilating. It's not a breathing technique that I allow pregnant women to do, for example. No breath retention when after 3, especially after first trimester. If you're talking about lion's breath, if that's what you meant in your comment, then let's see, what's this? Just jumped in. I heard about Gil Bravo. I heard about, sorry. They were talking about your reunion with Whitney, and apparently I saw all of it, by the way, Gil. He called me first, and then he called Whitney, and then Kevin called me after the live. I don't even know what. They weren't super rude, but they also weren't super polite, and I didn't appreciate it. So there's that. That's all I'm gonna say. All I'm gonna say. It's almost Christmas, guys. I can't believe it. And also, it's like, what's even, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I missed what happened with Kevin and y'all's reunion. Why does Whitney have a sex robot doll? She doesn't have a sex robot doll. She just has a robot. Sorry, off topic. Just curious. It's okay. This Gil Bravo is a bad faith actor. I feel like it's just Chad or someone like, I don't know, super dedicated to Chad or something like that. What are you guys doing for Christmas or Hanukkah? Oof. I found out we're like officially. It's funny, like the things you'll find out when you reunite with family members, right? Like I always like kind of knew my mom's dad was Jewish, and there was a period of time I like was gonna marry this Jewish guy and was like going to like conversion classes and stuff, but 100%, which I guess I kind of already knew. Um, my sister's like, "We're half Jewish." Da, 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 da. It's like it's so funny. Um, Hi, David. It's just weird how like the stuff that families hide, you know? When my mom was passing, like there were so many things that like because I don't know a lot about her family. Like we don't know a lot about her dad passed away. He was Jewish. Um, when he was like when my mom was super young, like I think like 5 or 6. At one point, my mom, I think it was at the hospital, might have been at the hospice, but she was like 20, what, 2637. I was like, "What?" She's like, 2637. I just, like, texted it to my sister. I was like, "Could be anything. It could be something, it could be nothing. Could be everything, it could be nothing." Do you believe in crystal energy, and how does it work in your opinion? I do believe in crystal energy. How it works, in my opinion, is how people use it. I think crystals, I mean, like everything else, they are energy. They just respond differently and more sensitively to our energy. Um, like I wear these howlite beads all the time. Those are like technically crystals, I guess. Um, let's see, I have a like a crystal collection. Make sure to keep your crystals with water. The only ones you don't water are the ones that end with like ionite, kyanite, selenite. Those are all salt based. So if you can imagine water and salt based things, it will dissolve them over time. But cleansing them is important. So I have like rose crystal, like whatever. I have a bunch of crystals everywhere. You can take it serious, and there's like, I mean, I know a girl that her literal vocation, like her title or her business card says crystal therapist, you know? And it's no joke. It's like a serious thing. I think you have to go to school for it now. I'm not sure. But I mean, like, it's kind of one of those things that's still sort of just now being taken seriously as I think it should be. I find crystals to be super healing. I went to a crystal therapist. I don't know, whatever. My mom found her. It was a woman that was supposed to help me with my eating disorder when I was like in 20 years old or so at like in University of Miami, like my sophomore year. And she put crystals on my body and like did like different things. She was playing like a some kind of a machine under machine. I'm sorry. I'm a little stoned and out of it. Like these gongs. It wasn't a machine. It was like I don't know. Like you would imagine like a very spiritual, interesting sound. Um that house, okay, happened to be cold, and I was so distracted with being cold during that particular session. I feel like that's why it wasn't very helpful. But did I answer your question? I feel like crystals, different people, I we're all different, obviously, but like for me, different kinds of crystals have always resonated for me and felt super, like, comforting and healing and fun in that way. Do you think human souls could be compressed into spiritual crystal energy? Maybe. If they could be compressed into, like, a disc, right? I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking about. I'm quarter Jew. I just found out my grandfather was Jewish, but grandmother never told her family he was Jewish, so we were raised Christian, no idea the Jewish until 2 years ago. Interesting. How does crystal energy work? What is it? Well, I'm just talking broadly. People are, like, with a lot of specialized knowledge in this field that is not me. Um, I use crystals very uh, lax, like in a very just laissez-faire kind of way. Laxly, I was gonna say. That's not a word. I think that they just are like energy boosters. Like I have like these like these crystal salt lamps that I have all over my place. Like I feel like well, they say that it gives negative ions for the air, which is increases the quality of the air. Um, but I think like just the warm orange is nice. Let's see, sapphires, like there's certain ones that are important. Like, if you have like an attachment or like not an attachment, that's definitely not the word I want to use. If you have like an interest or you're intrigued by certain colors or like crystals or whatever, like look into it. I don't know. Um, I'm trying to think, like, because I think it's interesting. Not everyone. I remember a girl came over to my house, like, it was a while ago. It was maybe like 2 years ago. She's somebody that I know, but I guess I had like a few more crystals. She was like, "Whoa, the energy in your apartment's like really intense." This is a person that, whatever, I don't hang out with her anymore, but that's not the point. And I'm not meaning to make the voice like purposefully annoying, but she is a bit annoying. And I was like, "What do you mean? Like, what exactly do you mean right now?" She's like, "Oh, I guess it's just like you have lots of crystals in here. Like, it's so intense." Really? Like, or do you just want to like say that? I don't know. Some people are funny. But yeah, I don't think that I mean like I wouldn't like take like if I was like, I don't know how to say it, Zaire. I'm a little bit high and a little bit other things because of my teeth surgery. So it might be silly, but like and like I wouldn't like I don't know, they're comforting and I feel like they can be used for healing with intention. Um yeah, I guess maybe also I take them for granted. I have so many and I've been gifted them and I know people that like have them. But yeah, I guess it's weird to think about. I can't imagine not having them around. I'll say that. But let's see. I feel like I'm getting completely just like off topic there. Salt is seasonal. That's true, but it's also soluble, I believe is the word. Like it's not, you shouldn't, most crystals, like, okay, so I used to have this woman, she was a crystal dealer. Like I thought she was hilarious. She would come with like her van. It was like an MPV, like minivan. And she would like pull into the back of my yoga studio and she'd have like, it was, like, so funny, she was Israeli, it's adorable, and she would just have boxes and boxes of crystal because I was buying them wholesale for the studio and, like, bracelets and all different kinds of things to sell just kind of, like, in the boutique area, and, I just remember she would pull up, and it would just feel like heaven just checking everything out. Um, you can direct your body's own chi flows to promote natural healing by the proper balances of crystology. For sure. When I meditate with crystals, like I feel it very strongly, like very intensely. Like if I put one on my heart or in my palms, when I focus on it, it's very powerful for me. I have selenite on all my windows and doors. You can, okay, with proper crystal combinations and arrangements, you can even affect the key lines in your energy and control, like the nadis and the meridians, and control the chi flow. No doubt, this also affects your Bali chakras. Yeah, of course, obviously. How does Chris look? Bum, 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 bum. Did you know, Empress, Ancestry DNA? I'm like, I want to do one of those things, but I like at the same time I don't because I don't want to give them my information. You know what I'm saying? Helping people really discover their roots. Wait, though, Empress, did you hear about the guy that got busted for something by submitting his DNA for like DNA test results? Oh my God, this is amazing. If you haven't heard about it, or if you have, you need to hear about it again. So this fucking retarded person, excuse my language, and nothing against people that are on the spectrum. Somebody messaged me about that. I don't mean it that way. Whoa. Some guy, like, I don't know, ancestry.com, whatever it is. And he was like, I don't know if it was like a robbery or like some petty crime, but he was like apprehended because maybe that you use your fingerprints on one or your DNA, whatever, but it came up and he was like busted for some crime that he had committed. And it had been like a cold case for like a decade until he submitted his stuff. Can you imagine? They could help. I think even if it's a trick of the mind, like the placebo, if it works and wait, hold on, which thing are you talking about? Did you know pink salt lamps are from Pakistan? They aren't Himalayan. That's interesting. They're from the Kira salt mines. She was a crystal dealer. You say, yeah. So she dealt a whole she didn't I mean, like, I called her a dealer, you know, but she just sold crystals wholesale. So, like, I had a boutique, in both my studios, but in Ogden and West Hollywood, I'd have, like, crystals, bracelets, T-shirts, whatever. So she'd come, like, once every couple months, and it was always so fun, like, picking out the crystals and stuff. So this one is the one I'm talking about. This is you see that one, Zaire? Um So I have 2 of those, and apparently, I guess it's Himalayan. I've seen the pink ones, but I guess supposedly it, emits negative ions in the air, which, improve the air quality. You guys, do you know how out of it I was yesterday? I watched okay, so Tuesday was surgery, so yesterday I was just chilling all day. I watched the whole entire I'm even embarrassed to say it. I don't even wanna talk about it, it's, like, so boring and stupid. The whole entire Meghan and Harry thing on Netflix. I was like, I was definitely like, it was something I didn't care if I fell asleep to. It was super, I don't know, it wasn't as dumb as I thought, but at the same time it was. I don't really have an opinion about them, you know? So I use pink salt to shower with. I always get 2. I have, like, one for the kitchen and one for the shower. I use it for my face. I use it to scrub my body as well. The Himalayan pink salt, it's super great for as an exfoliant. I saw part of that whole working on a customer's wait, what? Sorry. I saw part of that while working on a customer's house. Oh, part of what? Hi, Minion Gordo. Hey, beautiful, sexy, gorgeous. Well, I had a light before, but we lost it. We're just gonna keep it going. Um, oh, the Meghan Markle thing. So I don't even know much about any of them. I don't really like watch like TV and shit like that, you know? Um, but I don't know, it was kind of interesting. I told my friend, like, okay, so what they say in the beginning, okay, you guys are like gonna watch it and be upset. Just go away now because I might, what is it called? Spoiler alert. Um, so I guess like, and I went into it open minded, right? I guess the intention of them doing it is for them to share their side of the story, which was kind of funny to me even in the beginning because I was like, I don't even I mean, like, maybe I'm, a rare person or, like, maybe it's unique that I'm not familiar with your story, but I'm pretty sure there are lots of people like me that don't know. It's funny when things happen to people, especially, I guess, like, celebrities and stuff, like, that they don't realize that not everybody you know what I mean? Like, especially celebrities, like, that they don't realize, like, a majority of normal folk, whatever you wanna call us or whatever, me, like, have no idea. I haven't followed all these headlines, but they, like, had all these headlines, and the only thing I was thinking when they put out things, it was like to that the only reference point really I have is, like, what I was doing with my dad at that point. It was, like, March 2016. I was like, "That was a shitty month," like, whatever, but, yeah, they're, like, very, I felt, in the whole scheme of things, super unaware of really what they're saying, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It seems like something maybe they would make, like, for their friends or something more than, like, the general public. It's a little confusing, some of it, because they come off, in my opinion, a bit hypocritical, like, she talks about how the British Commonwealth most of the British Commonwealth consists of countries that have skin color that is more like hers than, like, most of the people in the royal family, but then it's like, you know, there's that quote that comes to mind, "People will always show you who they are, so don't listen to what they say," or whatever. Rosemary oils are great for the skin. Really? Rosemary? I know about rose. I didn't know about rosemary. I'm talking about chicken skin. What's chicken skin? Oh, and human skin too. Like if you're making a chicken, um, and rinse with it your mouth, Himalayan salt. Yes, but do you know this? I know you probably know this, Empress. I wasn't allowed to brush my teeth for 24 hours. I don't think that's ever happened. It was like it's like, "Don't brush your teeth for 24 hours." I was like, "Okay." And then, like, after 24 hours, I have to be very careful. I'm not allowed to rinse with anything until after 48 hours, which I think will be, like, safely, like, this afternoon, like, now-ish. Oh, it's 5:30 already. Um, so maybe this evening I'll do a rinse. Mm, I think it's healing well, though, so I'm happy about that. Rosemary, okay. So I read all that. That was fun to do breathing. I will look into the Wim Hof, right? The Wim Hof breathing method. And I hope you guys have an amazing night. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching whenever you do. And I'm sending you so much love. Bye. Bye. Late. Later, skaters. Ciao, Bella.